so many steps to going live. I had to hit it 3 times. Well, there's this chill session on StreamYard, if anybody shows up. I realized it's only 7:46, so I figured I'd do a chill stream if anybody would like to join. Anybody, you know, I know you East Coasters, it's kind of late, but if you still like to keep chatting, I'm here. Out here on the West Coast, it is only 7:46 or 8:47. I guess StreamYard is not up to date. It's 8:47 here, so I can only be on for like 30 minutes. Um, Hopefully somebody comes in I can chat with. Uh, Today was an interesting day. I had a call from my father yesterday about 11:30 in the morning, asking me to come help dig a hole so he can fix his septic system because it wasn't going out to the septic tank. Being it's 11:30, I wish they'd called earlier because I wouldn't be able to do much because it takes an hour and a half to get to his house. And by then, everybody's quitting. That's what happened last week. He called just like that, and I showed up at his house, and everybody quit. So I just visited. Well, this week he did the same thing, and I said I can either come there for 2 hours, possibly to work, or otherwise just to chit chat, or I can come tomorrow morning. Well, today, tomorrow morning, he didn't answer. I thought we'll do what we can here. Uh, this morning I called again and said, "Do you need me to come?" Actually, I called last night before I was there. We're on the same time zone, so he said, "Okay, yeah, you can come in the morning." He didn't expect me to come early in the morning. Say, "Well, you're the first one." Uh, when I called, I said, "I'm on my way." He said, "Wow, you're the first one." When I got there, my brother was already there with his son. He's also an adult, bigger arms than mine, but he's not much. It's not muscle. Me, it's muscle, although I'm smaller arms. I guess I have a lot of, like, say, estrogen, so I have more muscle. It doesn't show. Still, I'm stronger than I look. A lot of people figure that out. I don't know if you can tell, but my arms aren't that big, but I'm stronger than I look. I've had people underestimate recently, but I have also seen videos where people underestimate their opponent. This guy showed up to arm wrestle, and the big guy saw the other guy's arms, and he's like, he lost. The big guy lost because, you know, some people have stronger muscles than they look. I tend to be one of them. So this guy at the store the other day cut me off because he was on his phone. I honked at him. He stopped. And I was like, get off the phone, asshole. And then he later he went a different direction. I went around and he saw I saw him again as I was pulling his military spot. And then he saw me on foot and he laughed. Okay. The guy was about maybe 6, 7 inches taller than me and had arms twice my size. Doesn't mean shit. Welcome in, whoever just came in. I'm willing to talk about whatever you want. I just want to talk to you. All right? So go ahead and say something. And please give me a thumbs up on the way out if you're not going to say. I would appreciate it. I'm trying to get some monetization. And it's taking a while. I'm a new channel. And it's a long road to get monetization. Thank you a lot. I see you left. And now, I don't know if you gave me a thumbs up. This StreamYard, it doesn't tell me. I hope you did. It's the right thing to do. I do prepping videos too if you care to join. I'm just on a basic chat. I don't really care what goes on in here. I just want to chat. I've got some time to kill, and I've had a busy day digging a 6-foot hole for my father. I did not go in the hole, but I did move a lot of the dirt for that hole. I let the younger guys go in the hole. I'm 59, man. Let the younger ones go in, including my younger brother. He's 8 years younger, so it's quite a bit. So I let him go in the hole, and his son go in the hole, and his coworker go in the hole. Coworker was getting $200 for doing this, just a flat fee, I think. But I didn't get anything from it other than helping family, and I'm all for helping family if I can. Yesterday I could not. Today I went early so that I can help, and we got a hell of a lot done. We went from ground level to 6 feet down in 4 hours. Luckily, no rock. So the septic system is okay as long as you take care of it. You have to be active when you take care of your septic. I know this is not a topic people like to talk about, but septic systems are very important. If you don't take care of them, you have to clean them out, which is a crappy job. No pun intended. So, take care of your septic. There are ways to take care of it without uh, having to drain it every 4 years. That is not a good way to do it. But on the light side, this had nothing to do with septic this time. But my father's had drain it several times. This time, it had to do with broken pipe between the clean out and the septic. It was actually about 3 feet from there, from the clean out. The septic was about 20, 30 feet, but the problem appeared at the clean out. Who do we have in the chat now? Please identify yourself and please subscribe. I do talk about prepping stuff and gardening, which is also part of prepping. And I also talk about batteries if you would like to have power when the grid goes down. And it happens all the time. And it happens more now that we have terrorists attacking our substations. So please subscribe to my channel if you're interested in any of those. Tonight, I am not dealing with that. I'm just chilling and just chit chat. Okay? So whatever you want to talk about, please post in the comments. Bottle Blind. Already subscribed. What's new with you? Hey, welcome. I don't know where you found me from, but you're welcome here. Are you interested in prepping, batteries, or gardening, or all three? Hey, welcome to the chat, by the way. Please give me a thumbs up. Battleborn? Hey, that is the name of a battery. I'm sure you know that. I don't know what 775 is. Battleborn is a battery. It's a very good battery. If you can afford it. I really can't afford it, so I'm making my own. If you're interested in making your own battery, I'm the guy, man. Or you could check out the guy that taught me everything. His name, actually, his channel name is Jehu Garcia. Interested in life. Well, if you're interested in preserving your own or your loved ones, I'm the right place. And I will direct you where you need to go. If you're interested in also your immortal soul, I'm there too. I will tell you what I know. I am no expert, but I'm trying. And I hope you're having a good night. Oh, the shed building. I have walls, I have a roof, I have an attic space, but I'm doing the installation. I have the main part of the shed 80% insulated. I am still insulating. I have a 2-week time period to get this done. So pray that I can get it done. I need everybody's prayers on this. Have you been following my shed build? I've had several videos on this. Please give me a thumbs up if you haven't. Look, I have 2 heaters on. This is my live stream studio. I have 61 degrees, 67% humidity. I have a dehumidifier on order. Uh, where do you hail from? I'm in Portland, Oregon, so it's kind of a temperate region. We rarely get snow, but we've had a hell of a lot of snow this year. Nope, it's not completed. I don't know if you can see it there. Actually, okay, I'll point at it. That's my batteries. That's my inverter. And down there is the power, uh, actually, solar charge controller. Uh, the power wall itself has 2.8 kilowatts. Oh, you're in Nevada? You got hell of a sun there. But the problem is with the bright sun, the heavy sun, is you got heat. Do you have solar panels? I have solar panels and mine never get hot. So they're very efficient. Portable? Oh, okay. Yeah, I have that too. I'm going to show you. See that right there? That is a portable solar panel. That I use that if I have to be on the run. It is a 100-watt solar panel. It will take all day and the next day to charge my solar generator. It's only 100 watts. If I had more of those and run them in series, if I go 400 watts and maybe 48 volts, I have something. But that's only 12 volts. So I would have to add those in series 4 times, which is super expensive. Portable is expensive. Now, I could uh, take some 12-volt panels and connect them with a hinge. So when they're closed, the panel is protected, and hook them in series, make them 24 volts, or I could do it with 24 volts. You know, depends on what I need. My solar charge generator is an EcoFlow. It can charge with 12 volts or 48 volts, 12 to 48, no problem. It can actually handle 150 volts DC, which is sad, in my opinion. My solar charge controller here in the shed can handle 240 watts. Actually 240 volts. Hold on. No, okay. Um, I'm getting rain right now, but it is nighttime. Oh, hey, we got somebody else in the room. Say hi, please. Um, I'm sure 775 Battleborn would love to hear from you, and so would I. Well, answer your question. We're getting a lot of rain, so I am not charging with solar. I am charging off the grid. And have you started experiment with pulling water out of the earth? No, I am glad you have paid attention to what I have posted before. Yeah, I plan on doing that this summer because the reason being I want to do it in the summer is I'm not ready for it right now. One thing, and the other, summer's drier, right? So I want to show how it works in the drier conditions. Okay. Hey, Four Corners. We have a celebrity in the room. Four Corners Report is, please subscribe to Four Corners Report. He is an expert He lives in Colorado in the Four Corners area. Welcome, Four Corners. I was live earlier, but I was not on Premiere. So if you'd like to come up and show some of your experience, that'd be great. I will here. I'm gonna get the link and post it. Set it. There we go. Okay, maybe not there. There we go. Copy, post, comment, comment, comment. Okay. Whoa! What the hell? What the hell just happened? Oh, okay, I'm back. I'm gonna post the link. Okay, there is the link to my to the panel. Battleborn. If you have questions about prepping, you need to subscribe to Four Corners Report. Okay, get your copy. Four Corners is in Colorado, by the way. Are you on Mountain Time? Which would be an hour ahead of me. That'd be 9 o'clock. I don't know where you are, Battleborn, but I'm in Oregon, and Four Corners is in Colorado. I am just a YouTuber that likes to do garden videos, small space gardening. Um, oh gosh, I don't have my gardening channel in mind right now, but I'm going to start doing my gardening videos on there. And I do my, right now, everything else on here until I build some more channels. I build batteries, solar systems. Solar system is new to me, so I'm learning as we go. Reno, Nevada. Oh man, you guys are getting a hell of a lot of rain. Am I right? You're in same time zone as me. There's somebody else I would love to get on my channel. He's also in Nevada. Yeah, I'll take it later. He's in near Las Vegas, um, and he has a channel on his solar system. I don't know what the answer is up to. Now, I'm a little buzzed right now. I've had a little bit of lemon vodka in my Pepsi. It's and wait, oh, look at that bottle. Oh, hello. Solar farm. Wait, doesn't it get hot there? Red eyes. What red eyes? I don't have red eyes. I just started. I am not a lush. Why am I? Cup? Yeah. Well, I don't know if he's close to Vegas, but he's got a lot of solar panels and battery systems. I am not a lush. Come on. I haven't had a drink in a week. I don't know if he's in Vegas. Um, his name is here comes it. Um, uh, Don T. Rump is his name. Reno, I understand it is. You know, you got that lake, that beautiful lake. I don't know who's in Vegas. I don't know if Don T. Rump is in the Vegas. Yeah, there's a resort there. And they limit who can live there, how many people can live there. What I understand, which is cool. I like it. You know, the lake there is very touchy, so you gotta limit the people there. What's the name of the lake? Lake Tahoe. That's it. Yes, money. It's expensive to live there. I understand. So you got money, huh? Okay, I got a little bit of Pepsi and lemon vodka. I'm out. I can make more, but I don't want to. I'm gonna say I I'm in total agreement with them limiting who can live there at Lake Tahoe. It's a very uh, touchy ecosystem, Lake Tahoe. I want people to protect these assets, and Lake Tahoe is a great one. You know, allow tourists there, yes, but limit how many tourists, which means expensive. I know a place. Yeah, really, they do, assholes. Well, I know a place in uh, Arizona or Utah. I think it's Arizona called Lake. Actually, it's called Havasupai. And you heard of Lake Havasu. Well, it comes off of the water. It goes through Havasupai. Um, and Havasupai belongs to Native Americans. They're the Dine tribe, which most people call Navajo. I'm a member um, of the Navajo, not the Havasupai. I don't have the same rights they do. But it is a beautiful place to visit. And it's right on the edge of the Grand Canyon. It's actually in the Grand Canyon. There's three ways to get to the Havasupai uh, reservation. recreation area. And one of the ways is to go in through the Grand Canyon if you can't stay. Another way is to hike in, but you want to do it early in the morning because the afternoon sun is just brutal, and you need to hot water with heavy. 1 gallon is over 6 pounds, and you're gonna drink it all. If you go early in the morning, it's okay, or you can go in by pack mule or helicopter. I recommend the helicopter because pack mule costs more than the helicopter. Hiking is not reliable because you will run out of water. So there'll be a lot of time you won't get water. But if you make it there and you camp just one night, it's worth it. And it's I think for a weekend it's $800. And if you fly in on the helicopter, which is, in my opinion, much better option than the taxi. So it's cheaper and it's faster. But there is one problem with the helicopter. If any Native Americans need to get in there or out, you are superseded. They get priority. So if you can afford pack meals, do that. But I would recommend helicopters. Be aware it might get bumped. But one of the places I would love to visit is Lake Tahoe. I used to live in California, Southern California, and I heard about Lake Tahoe and said, oh, man, I would love to go there. I've been to Lake Havasu, but not Lake Tahoe. I understand it's a blue lake. Oh, welcome back, Four Corners. I didn't know you left. When did you leave? Well, anyway, Four Corners is from the area I used to live. Um, but he's from Colorado. I was from Arizona. Oh, a cat. Yeah, they're very demanding. Humans make the mistake of thinking they're the boss over the cat. Ain't true. Cat's the boss. Kind of like men thinking they're the boss of the family. They're the head of the household. Ain't true. Wife's the boss, right? You have family in Denver. Well, that's my Ohio City. Uh, other, I've been to Denver. I really don't like Denver. It's the Mile High City, which is kind of cool to have that on your places you've been. But I don't. This is a conservative channel. You see, um, I'm a conservative, and I really didn't like Trump when he got elected percent, but I like him now. I've been to Colorado. I've been to Denver. I really don't like Denver. If you want to find something going through Denver, good luck. They don't like to put signs up. So unless you know where you're going, you're lost. Uh, Liberals run that town. If you know anything about me, I'm no liberal. Yeah, it's barely a mile. Whoa, Four Corners, you're at 6,000 feet? What town are you in? I'm not asking for your address. I hate cities. I really do. I live in one and I hate it here. But I cannot convince my wife to move away. I love the country. Now, we have country 5 minutes away, but yet we live in the city. And the weird from Portland is coming here. Yes, it is. All right, let's start with the C, I think. But that's okay. I understand. 8,000. What's 8,000? Where you live? Holy crap! I now I went to Colorado one time and I camped at uh, one of the resorts. I think of it. One of the most popular resorts in Colorado. Vail. That's it. I camped at Vail at the campground up on the reservoir. I got up in the morning and went for a ride on my bike. I was holy crap, that's too high. The reservoir was much higher than the town. Twin Lake. I don't know if there was Twin Lakes there, but I was up at a reservoir over Vail, and I was trying to suck in the air. It was killing me. I made it around the lake, around the reservoir, but whew, I felt like I had a huge workout. My lungs were hurt. Colorado's some high shit. I'm empty. This is a homemade soda. Pepsi. Not exactly homemade, is it? I used the syrup. I made Pepsi. Oh yeah, yeah. That's fine. Sorry. Didn't know. Go ahead. Well, go ahead and ask her. Now, don't get me wrong. I love Colorado. Well, he's in the Four Corners area. That's why he has the name Four Corners Report. I'm from that area too, so I know what he. I know why the name. You know, the Navajo, maybe changed, but I have Indians in me. A lot of Indians. No, country. Yep. Oh gosh, I heard about the most mountainous country. Place you wouldn't expect. Sound blank. Surprised the hell out of me. A very small country. Oh, Mexico. Mexico is the most mountainous country on earth. Did you know that? Majority of the people live in the middle of the country. There's a strip in the middle where most of the people live. The whole country's mountains, high deserts, but most of them live in the middle. Very little live in the Yucatan. Um, I had two exchange students from a town in the Yucatan. I'm drawing a blank on the name, but it'll come to me. I'll be right back. I am back. Okay, wait a minute. I don't know about Four Corners, but I'm not off grid. Not yet. My shed that I'm sitting in, my house is not. Uh, I'm working at getting off grid. So if you want to learn about off grid, you need to check out Don T. Rump. He's a fan of Trump, as you can tell by his name. More of a fan of Trump than I am, but he is a master at off grid. So check him out. And another person I recommend to check out, which I learned everything I know about batteries from this guy. His name is Jehu Garcia. One word. Look it up on YouTube. This man is a sixth grade dropout from Mexico that is a self-made engineer on batteries. Yeah, Four Corners. Are you ready for the shutdown? Yeah, Oregon. The power is cheap here right now, and we have net metering. So if you have solar, uh, you don't have a power wall because it doesn't make sense. Uh, so you send the excess power to the grid, and then when you need it, you take it from the grid. No charge. It's your battery. Half a mile. My nearest neighbor is 10 feet. Power bill estimate was 500. Holy crap! Damn, Battleboard. That's expensive. Do you know about battle-born batteries? I would have figured you would with the name Battleborn. Or are you military? Yeah, you say 4 quarters. Oh my God. My power bill's never been that high. I'm paying about 135 right now. And that's a generous estimate. Line of jarheads. Hey, hey, hey. Grandfather. Code talker. World War II. Yeah, grandfather. So he was a Marine. And my father was Navy. And I was Army then slash Air Force. No, not on the hat. I had a guy ask me, he said that he was in the Army. I said, yeah, I did 8 years Army, 5 of it National Guard. And he goes, why were the Air Force at? Oh, because I switched over. 800 a month. 800 a month for electricity and they got solar? What the hell? I hooked up family in Arizona with solar. They never had electricity and they have no bill. But, they are limited the amount of solar they have. Well, they have maybe 4 hours at night of electricity. So they have to make sure the fridge is running. Stockton, California. What? Stockton, California. I'm sorry. I wouldn't want to live anywhere in California. I used to live in Carson, California, if you know where that is. My father was in the Navy. We were living in Carson, California. God, cameras do weird stuff in my hat. I know where Stockton is. I live in Carson. I lived in Carson, California. I also lived in Bellflower, um, and San Pedro. Uh, I was the last place I was next to Long Beach and Torrance. Yeah, Southern California. Um, I knew, I would have if I hadn't had um, friends with family that lived in Torrance. I wouldn't have included Torrance. But my father worked in Long Beach at the shipyard. He was 20 years Navy, 7 of that in Vietnam. And 2 of those years, I lived with my parents or my mother in Philippines, at the SEAL Team base. Okay. Okay. Living by the SEAL Team base is not impressive. Sorry. Unless you have experience on base as a member, it's not that impressive. But it's okay. I really don't care. You're not going to claim stolen valor. That's all I say. If you helped them, that's fine. Or you were a member of them, that's great. Now, you know, if you're a patriot, I love it. I don't really care where you come from, as long as you're a patriot, you love this country. But the name Battleborn either means you know about their batteries or you're battle born. You come from a military background. Coon has a lot of meat. Please don't say that in here. I don't want to get my channel taken down. To me, that means raccoon, not black person. Black person means black person to me, and it doesn't matter. So YouTube, if you're seeing this, I believe it does. It means raccoon. Yes, I have said coon many times because I have those bastards in my garden, and I shoot them with my slingshot rifle. I can with a laser sight. That thing's cool. I shot at a rat one time underneath my shed. He wasn't bothering anything, but hey, he's a rat. But I shoot at the raccoons. I shoot them in the ass with clay pellets. I can show you clay pellets. I'm sure where I put them. They're back. Okay, I'm back. I don't know where I put them, but I got a big bottle of pellet, clay pellets. I prefer to use the clay pellets because it's not deadly. Coyotes, we have them here too. I'm in Portland. In the city, we have coyotes. Every once in a while, you can hear them howling, but every once in a while, I think maybe once or twice a week, we have a poster posted on telephone poles for missing cats. I'm tempted to put a note on there saying, if your cat's missing for more than a week, I think it's coyote food. You should not let your cats out. People don't understand there's coyotes here. I did guard duty at the air base, and we're running along the perimeter, and I could hear the coyotes out on the golf course. You hear them howling. It's hilarious. Like, the coyote? And we have foxes too. But foxes don't normally go after cats. Coyotes do. That's their favorite food. And people keep letting their cats out. Dumbasses. Yeah, cats are their favorite food. And chihuahuas. My neighbors have cats and a chihuahua. They're Mexican. Looks normal. They lose the cat, they just get another. They've lost several cats. House pets are stupid. Why you don't let them out? Especially cats. You know, people think cats are smart. Yeah, in a way, they tend to run our life if they survive outdoors. But not a good idea. uh, when I lived in Carson, California, we never let our cats out. One of them got out. He landed in the pan of oil and got oil all over it. I threw him out. My brother had to wash the cat. That was worth it. Nope, we're not talking about a run on the bank. We're not. We don't have a California bank here. Ours is out of Philadelphia. Ours does not delve into what um, Silicon Valley Bank did, but I'm watching. This stuff is coming. We need to stop the Biden administration. We need. I don't know where you are, Battleborn, but do you like Biden? Yeah, banking system is corrupt. Do not trust your bank. But what can you do? Everything is run through the bank. No Brandon here. Let's go, Brandon. Hey, want to see my shirt? I'd love a mean tweet. And $1.79 gas right now. I am no fan of Biden. Silver and gold, I have plenty of silver, no gold. I have some gold plate that Trump is pushing. I only get those as a uh, collector's value. That's it. But I invest in silver. I am trying to get my wife to invest her IRA in gold and silver, but she won't do it. I really hope that does not hurt us because everything she has is in paper. And if grid collapses, paper's worthless. All wealth is based on gold and other precious metals, and mostly gold and platinum. Now, grid collapses, I'm going to join those people cutting off the catalytic converters. We have no law enforcement. Who's going to stop me from cutting off the catalytic converter? Like selling. Is that palladium or platinum? Anybody know? We have three people in chat. Who is the third person? Please chime in. Say something. Say hi, at least. I don't have any gold other than gold plate, so I don't have a lot of gold. I have got some silverware from China, gold plated. It hasn't tarnished at all. So it must be the real thing. Is gold tarnished? Yep. I have energy. I have food. I have energy. Um, Silver. Not a lot. I probably have maybe 2 ounces of gold, but I have many, many ounces of silver, and I have knowledge how to produce energy. And that's what one of the things I'm trying to put out on my channel. Uh, I'm gonna start a new channel. This one is just general, but I have one that's on small space gardening. In fact, that's the name of the channel. So check it out. If you can't find it, tell me. I'll put a link in. But I'm gonna do a channel basically on power production, be it solar and storage or other ways of producing. Now, right now I have solar. I don't have wind. I don't have hydro. I recommend hydro if you have a water source. Hydro is the best. It's constant unless somebody jams the water source. And eventually, now, if somebody dams the water source, you build yourself a dam if you can't do anything about it. That way, the water pools where you're at. Because if they're producing power from that same water source, it's going to continue to flow. Because, it has to flow, otherwise you don't create energy. So you pool it yourself and then create energy yourself. Wind is not a constant, but it's a good addition. Wind is not reliable. Other than that, it's a good addition. Solar is also not reliable. See, wind is not reliable because wind changes. You have wind one day, don't have wind the next. Solar, you have sun some days, other days it's cloudy. But hydro is more reliable because it continues to flow, usually at the same rate. I I won't have any videos in hydro. I don't have a water source, but hopefully that will change. There's a guy doing videos on how to produce water. I mean, water. I did it again. Electricity from a water battery. What he does is he has a rain barrel down at the base of his house. And when that rain barrel fills up to a certain point, it starts a pump that's operated by a solar panel, pumps it up to his roof, fills up a barrel on his roof. Uh, and when he wants to produce power, he allows that water from the roof to come down, run through a paddle, producing power to run some LED lights on his jet. Not very efficient, but it does bring to light that you can use water as a battery. Now, a lot of these ideas keep in mind, they're not very grand ideas. They don't seem to, some of them don't seem to produce a whole lot, but keep this in mind. It's an experiment. You can learn from the experiment. There you go. See, Four Corners got it going. As long as you have a lot of water, uh, you're doing pretty good. He's got 10,000 gallons. That is not a huge amount, but it is quite a bit. There's a family up here in Welch's, Oregon, that put in 50,000 gallon tanks under their garden. And you can imagine that's a pretty big undertaking, right? They filled that up in one day. 50,000 gallons. Holy crap. One day? That's enough water for 2 years, right? Yeah. Hey, have you ever heard squirrel? From what I hear, squirrel tastes like bacon. As, I didn't see it. Oh, heck. I was just reading the comments. Hey, Az. My favorite infidel. How you doing, man? I don't have my glasses, so I may miss a few. Are you the one that's been lurking for like an hour? What? No, yeah, it is a must. I right now where I live doesn't have a water source, although we have a river less than a mile away called the Willamette River, but I have no way to uh, get that power from that river. Unless somebody can think of a way. I have to run uh, cable all the way to the river. There's lots of houses between mine and the river. I'm open for ideas. It's raining right now, but for some reason my rain barrels are not filling up. I've replaced my diverter on my downspout twice. I'm looking for a good downspout diverter because these don't last more than a year. One season, that's it, done. So I'm looking for a good one. 4,000. Ooh, that is sweet. I only have 110. And here, if the I don't know what department it is, but there's a department in our government that if they see a rain barrel, you get a fine. You're all set for water, infidel? How's that? As where? As infidel, where are you? Oh, you can process for drinking? I can't. It's only for garden. But one of my projects this summer is a water collector that can be used in the Sahara Desert to create maybe 20 gallons a day of water. How many gallons per person do you need? And it's usually during the day because that's when the day is hot. And you can collect more water when it's hot than when it's cold. And it's drinkable right away. My rain barrels are not drinkable. Okay, I don't need a well. If I'm in the desert, I can produce water from the air. And as Infidel, that is one of my projects this summer, is to build that. Yes, there is a um, there is an atmospheric water generator offered online on YouTube, and it's over $3,000. I can build one for probably $100. Okay, as this this water generator would not fill that up very quickly. Maybe 20 gallons a day. Especially in the deserts of Arizona. But you wouldn't have to rely on the rain. You see, you could have, you walk out in the desert and your nostrils feel dry, right? But there's moisture in here. The collector I want to build this summer will collect the moisture out of the air into a jug of water that you can drink. Yes, you can. But just think, you can get 20 gallons a day. Would that be worth it? How much can you drink in one day? Plus, you can grow crops in Arizona easy with enough mulch. There's a guy in, oh, I had the name on the tip of my tongue. It's, it's near Phoenix. He's a vegetarian bodybuilder, and he grows crops on his property. That's true. Do you collect that? That is a water collector, by the way. That is the very idea that I'm going to be working on this summer, if everything goes right. I want to pull water out, and my air conditioner will be part of the project. You see, the way to pull water out of the air, I'm going to give it away, is you have a metal, which on the air conditioner fins is metal. Hey, Dallas, good to see you, man. Welcome to my chat. Uh, uh, Air conditioners work how they work when they pull the water out of the air. They have a condenser that's colder than the outside temperature. And when that happens, the metal that's colder than the outside temperature collects water and it drips, which is what I'm going to work on. I'm going to make what I want to do is make this cone, you know, wide at the top, narrow at the bottom. And at the bottom of that, I will have a water collector. Don't even need a damn filter. Just let that water drip. And then you can take that bottle. Uh, I understand it can collect between a half gallon an hour to a gallon and a half. Now, it depends on how much moisture is in the air. And it doesn't matter how dry the desert is. I I know Dallas Baldy's from previous chat. Welcome to my chat. And Four Corners, he's my celebrity. He's got a successful channel himself. Please subscribe. As Infidel, I do not know if you have a channel or not. I just know I've seen you many things. I consider you a friend. We have 4 people in the chat. Everybody, please give me a thumbs up. Every little bit helps. Four Corners is from the area that I'm from too. I really like seeing him in it. And he has a very good channel. So I'm a subscriber. I haven't gotten any notifications in a long time for Corners. Are you still doing videos? Okay. Right back. I'm not going to be on too much longer. It's 9 o'clock Pacific. I don't know where everybody else is from other than As Infidel and Four Corners. Are you working good? Okay, good. Good to know. What? Oh, you guys. Oh, wait. We sprung forward. You didn't change, right? Wait, you're in Colorado. They have time change, right? I have 9. I you have 11. It's going to be hour apart. Oh, wait a second. Oh, yeah. Well, no. That clock works on cellular time. So, wait a minute. That has not been corrected. I have 10:05. Holy crap. I really need to get on. I've been on too long. Thanks for pointing that out for one. I wish you guys would come on sooner. For about an hour and a half, I had nobody to talk to. And then uh, one person came on, and I don't see him posting any comments for quite a while. But I think he's gone. Oh, there we go. Battleborn. I don't know if you're still here, but you've gone quiet. It says 4. That is probably the record I've had on here. Okay. Yeah, I tried to get on Saturday and Sunday night around 4 o'clock, but I was a little late today because I was at my parents' house helping to dig up a broken piece of pipe in a septic system. Yeah, it's true. It is really hard to get these. Um, I try to be on around 4, 5 p.m. Pacific time. Uh, Battleborn, you'll know you're on the same time, right? As and Four Corners were 1 hour away. They're an hour earlier. Dallas, Baldy, I think you're 3 hours ahead of me. If you're in Dallas, I know another Dallas, so I might mix you guys up. The other Dallas, I know he does a lot of microgreens. Yeah, I have not 10:07 here. Yep, I have the same time. You're in Vegas or Reno, so yeah. Oh, Dallas, Baldy, you're in Wisconsin with a Dallas in your name? What the hell? Originally from Dallas? Well, anyway, it's actually 10:08 here on Pacific. Uh, yeah, Pacific time zone. So I really, I'm glad you guys all came in, but came in kind of late. Oh, okay, that's cool. Dallas is a good name. Anyway, my normal time to get on is between 4 and 5 o'clock, Saturday and Sunday. I was late today because I had to help my father dig out his sewer pipe. Yeah, I got that. Thanks for pointing that out. Yes, I know Arizona don't change the time clock from it. I do know. But what I have a problem with is that in the springtime, are we the same time or are we different? Do you guys spring forward or do you say that you fall back? I don't know. I, I forget. It's been a while. Okay. My phone keeps telling me I need to take my diabetic medication. And I really need to go. Unfortunately, some people showed up kind of late, like Dallas. And as I usually get on earlier, if I don't can, I probably won't be getting on. But sometimes I do get on late. Like today, I felt the need to get on later. Um, I'm in my shed, my pallet studio. Call it my pallet studio because it's made from pallet. As if that's a great thing. But it was cheap. Welcome back, Four Corners. I'm about ready to leave. Um, it's after 10 o'clock here, so it's my time to get off streaming. I did put the link out there, but Nobody got a another after you for corner, so I really didn't offer it to them. Yeah, Four Corners. Are you, can you put your link in the chat, or are you not a mod? Really? Oh crap! I didn't see that.
Well, duh.
Sorry, I am totally sorry.
That's all right. You
I'll
were
stick
busy.
around a little bit longer since you're on stream.
You were busy. That's all good.
Sometimes you need to remind me.
Yeah, I was busy running around in here getting things settled down, and I hate this spring forward bullshit. We said leave the damn time zone alone.
Oh yeah. Normally it doesn't bother me, but I needed to get up early this morning, go to my parents' house, which is an hour and a half away. So when my alarm went off this morning, I looked at the clock and said, "What the hell? It's only 6:30." I set my alarm for 7:30. Oh yeah, daylight saving.
Yeah, tomorrow's going to be real interesting. Oh, let's see. Gotta stop this.
I work a swing shift, so I start work at 3 o'clock, 3 p.m.
Sorry about that.
Yeah. You got a scanner going in the background?
That's my service radio.
Oh, oh, you're on call.
I always have a radio.
Okay.
Here, I'll show it to you. Hold on. I have all kinds of radios. I have ham. I have FM.
Hey, I am a
Private
radio guy.
FM.
I'm a radio guy, and I really need to get on the ball and get my ham license.
It's easy to do.
My
Let's see.
background's
Turn
in
on
HVAC,
camera.
which basically is ham, right? That's a nice radio. What band is that?
This is my Motorola.
I mean, what wavelength?
It's 800 megahertz. I mean, it's 800 trunking system. It's law enforcement, fire department.
That is definitely HF.
Let's see if I can using a shitty camera, but
We in
anyway,
the airport we had 500-watt amplifiers hooked up to our radio.
is that all?
Yeah, just 500. But I learned about the 1 watt club. Are you a member?
You learned about what?
The 1 watt club.
I don't remember.
They wanted to see how far you can get on 1 watt.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
The
Good
record is,
idea. Good idea. Credit unions are the way to go for sure. By the way.
I think the record is around the world in 24 hours. Kind of slow.
So let's see. Let me see if I can zoom in on the albino raccoon on my back porch. You've been wanting to see
Oh
it.
yeah, you have the albino raccoon.
Let me see if
You
you
guys
can
have a pet
see
in that.
this. Uh,
I saw it last week.
that's on my surveillance system. Hard to see it, but she's back there.
Dallas, it's not hard to get silver. You can go to a second-hand store, buy sterling silver for cheap. Melt it down.
Yeah, I did that for quite a while. I just went to the pawn shops and bought
Silver's
junk.
undervalued. Silver is undervalued right now.
That's going to change
Especially,
overnight.
we don't mine silver in this country anymore. It's cheaper to buy it. Coins, coins are harder. I'm
Yeah.
talking about silver, sterling silver, like teapots and platters, stuff like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
I knew a
Yeah.
guy.
I quit.
He had 12 pounds of silver from a job that he was doing. He was a lineman, and they have these silver contactors up on the power line. So if the grid goes down, you can go up there and get that silver. Um, he had 12
I
pounds of it.
would. I would advise not to do that.
No, he had the silver connections because when they would do work on it, they would discard the old one. So he took them home.
And believe it or not, those power lines that are up there, and if they're not energized, they will actually energize themselves with just the wind blowing through them.
That's true. Now, where I work, we make uh, hub actuators for trucks. And where am I going? Wonderful. I forgot where I was going with it. Hate it when that happens.
Have another shot. I'll have one with you.
Okay,
That wasn't too hard, was it?
I got this toasted coconut, black heart. Look at that label. Holy,
That looks special.
that is better than a Disney princess. Princess, huh? Do you know there are jokes in Disney cartoons for kids that only adults
Oh
get?
yeah.
What the hell?
Did you know that Disney in Florida was 40 square miles, and they had their own law enforcement and their own
Yep.
rules, and can you imagine all the pedophilia that went on there?
Oh yeah. All the way
That's why
back to Walt
DeSantos.
himself.
Yeah, that's why DeSantos shut them down. Said nope, we're done with your private
I
little
I
county.
recently I recently saw a um, early Mickey Mouse cartoon where he was making Swiss cheese.
Oh
You know
geez,
how he was making the Swiss cheese?
I don't want to know. You're scaring me now.
It involved his maleness,
Oh geez.
and it was shown to kids.
Well, sure it was.
That was black and white.
Yeah, I'm gonna look that up just for the heck of it.
There's a
I
ton of
am.
videos on YouTube. Oh no, my God, it's crazy.
So Dallas, you were doing DoorDash. They have changed all the rules with DoorDash and the oh my God, the taxis. What are they called?
Uber, Uber.
Yeah, Uber and Lyft. They have, and what's happening is the real taxis got together with the legislatures and started making new rules,
Yep, all
especially in
lobbying.
California.
They're doing it here in Oregon too. They're trying. It's not working.
Yeah, yeah. You need to get
It's
out
not
of
working.
Oregon.
Huh?
You definitely need to get out of Oregon.
Oh hell
or at
yeah! I'm
least
trying to
get
get my
into the
wife.
mountains, get away from people.
I'm I'm trying to get my convince my wife to go back to Wyoming. She hasn't been there
Yeah,
before. I've
yeah. Wyoming's
tried to
cool.
land there. Well, Wyoming is beautiful, and there's lots of resources, and not many
Yeah,
people. It's easy to get away there. They have
yeah. I got a
half a
friend.
million. Huh?
Go ahead.
They have half a million population in the whole state, and 60% of
Right.
those live out in the country.
Yeah,
So it's wide open.
I spent a lot of time in Wyoming.
It's a beautiful state. It has flatlands. It has dry areas. It has mountains, forests, lakes, rivers. It's gorgeous. That's all I can say.
Yeah, but
Gorgeous.
winters are harsh, my friend.
Yes, winter is harsh, and it's like 10 months of winter,
Yeah,
8 to 10 months winter. So we had to build a big greenhouse so like we can grow stuff in the spring. It's all around the
yeah.
greenhouse.
I was living in RVs out on job sites, and I'm
What
telling
kind
you,
of job?
you know, they would do it weather, huh?
What kind of job?
Oil, oil.
Oh yeah. Okay. Oil. You know,
That's my forte is
right.
turning bad water into good water.
Huh?
That's my
Unlike,
forte is turning bad water into good water.
yeah, unlike the uh, Lakota are claiming that they're getting water that's flammable. Bullshit.
Yeah,
I know it's bullshit.
no, all the farmers out there were complaining because you know when they pump the garbage water down hole, uh, you know they say, well, we're pumping it 3,000 feet down. Well, it's coming up, and it was getting into all their wells.
Oh, no, it's pretty deep,
That's not
but it's
deep at
not
all.
coming. It ain't coming from the shale.
No, it's
They
coming
pump
from the
water
crap
in
they're
there.
pumping down hole.
We're getting natural gas in there or something.
Sure, absolutely, and it's coming up in their wells, in their for
So
their
it
farms and their ranches and their houses.
so it's more coming from these deep wells that they pump than it is from
Right.
the oil. That makes
Yeah.
sense.
You know, they frack, they push fracking material down hole to make the natural gas come out. Well, it gets
What
up in the water aquifers.
what do they use?
I don't know. It's called fracking material.
I thought they pumped
I
water
could
in there.
look it up, but well, when you're drilling a well, you use water and different types of mud to hold back. You okay? So there's pressure on these wells, and the oil wants to come out while you're drilling. So what you have to do is when you're drilling, you have to have pressure against whatever you're drilling at. So that's where that's on site at a drilling when you're drilling.
I was my crap. My wife's calling, so I'm gonna have to hang up. That, when she's calling, that means I need to come in the house. I have to tell her about it. I'm gonna hang up.
Yeah, my wife tried that with me once. All right, buddy. Anyway, my wife tried that with me once, and I told her I was single before I met you.
Now I can hear you. Well, I gotta
There you
go.
go.
I'm
All
gonna
right.
keep it on until I get in the house. I
All
gotta
right.
turn off the heat.
Yeah, my wife told me that, she was trying to dictate how I live, and I told her I was single before I met you.
Well, good night, everybody. And I would love to do a video on this oil stuff. So please come back and we can do that. All right?
All right, brother. You have a good night.
I can hear you. For some reason, I've lost the sound. So that means I have to go. Good night, everybody. I can. Oh, there it is. And I'm going to end broadcast right now.